Hi everybody, in today's video I wanted to show you how you can add titles, lower thirds and credits to your videos in Premiere Pro, and also how to customize them, because yeah, it's quite simple to do this sort of stuff. So first off, where are they hidden? Well, all you do is you go up to title, funnily enough, new title, based on template, and Premiere Pro has all these lovely, in inverted commas, templates that you can use. So here we go. So if we click on abstract to start off with, you'll see we could add this nice little title. There's all sorts of different ones. Where they've got the checkerboard pattern, it means that that's transparent, so your video will show underneath. So things like lower thirds are quite I guess important would be the word. So this is where you would put your name and contact details, or your, I don't know, your Twitter handle or something like that, down on the video. So I don't know, let's choose something that looks semi-okay. Lots of them are, I mean, I don't know who decides on what fonts they're going to use, but lots of them are pretty crap. Let's go for something like, maybe we should go for something awful. Let's go for that and say OK. So that creates this title template, which we can now change. So this is like an editor, and all these lines, we can change the colors, we can get rid of elements, we can add elements, whatever we want. Obviously what I probably want to do is just change the text. So press T to change the text. We're going to highlight that and put I don't know, scale speeder, like so. And then I can also click over to the select button, select that, and then we should be able to move it around a bit, get it more in the middle. So I like that. Now the weird thing is with this bit, there's no like save or OK or anything like that. You just kind of shut it, and then you'll find it in your project bin, and then you can drag it over and you can put it on the timeline. There we go. So now I've got a nice little lower third with my name on. How easy was that? And then what we do, if we click on it again, we can say click on some of these elements and change the colours. Red's nice, isn't it? I like red. There we go. Just change that side to, I don't know, blue. How about that? And you can see it changing if we shut this down. Oops, I didn't do that. Didn't do that, but did I? You can see it changing in the video. So we say OK. There we go. Shut that. See how it's changed in the video? So any changes I make to this title in the project bin will propagate across to the video. Now this is important if you're going to be using the same sort of title twice, but you're going to be changing bits. What you obviously have to remember to do is, instead of, if you wanted, say, that byline there, and I wanted a byline or a lower third that was similar but had different writing on here, it's important not just to drag that across, put that there, and then change it, because if I change this one here, it will change both of them. So what you need to do is get rid of that one. What you need to do is right click it and duplicate. So now we've got a duplicate, so that one will be that one, and I can drag this one over here, and if I edit this one and change it to let's press the T button, let's put it to, I don't know, gaming. So let's change the font as well, because I don't like that font. Select the text, font family, what should we have? So yeah, Sergo. There we go. Shut that. Should be able to see if we drag the head across. There's the gaming one, and there's the scale speeder one. A nice little effect you can do if you want is go into the effects, go into video transitions, go into dissolve and do additive dissolve. We can put that onto there. Let's stretch it so it's a little bit longer. Put that onto there, and so now it should fade in as we're going along. And it fades in like that. So should we have a go at doing a title as well? So what we'll do, if we go title, new title, based on template, let's see what other things we've got. General, entertainment, these must be good. What we got? Blue Notes title, classical music, contemporary music, film. Oh, here we go. There's got to be a good film one, hasn't there? There's not always a title in these templates. Oh, title goes here. No, I don't like any of those. I don't like many of them. Information screens, info screen 1. They're very sort of early, well, late 90s kind of title. We've got loads of lower thirds. We're not going to worry about that. Sports, football full. There we go. Let's say okay to that one. So title goes here. So we're on the text. Let's select that and go Rob's game, like that. And then line 2, line 3, zombie, death, kill, video. Oh yeah, that's good. And then what we could do if we wanted to, once we've got the text box open, you can just click anywhere and put, we can just start typing bonus, and then we could select that, and we could make it smaller, make it bigger, change the colour. You generally draw lines, do whatever you want, shapes, everything in this sort of title editor, and then we shut that down. And then if we go into our project bin, there it is, ready to go. Now, obviously the problem I've got at the moment is I need to make some space, don't I? So if we click on the zoom button and press Z, press Alt to zoom out. In fact, can I select all? Edit, select all. There we go. Press V to go back. And then select all doesn't work, does it? Let's draw a box around everything. That. Just move it all up, move it all out of the way. Drag my nice title. I've moved everything out of the way apart from that first thing, haven't I? So let's zoom in again. See what have I left behind? Oh, that first bit of the video. Okay, let's slide that across out of the way. Drag my title in. Let's make it a bit longer. Let's just play it, see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that is a nice title. But we want to put a fade in on it, so let's double click on the left hand side, default fade, which is fade from black for me, and then we can delete that, delete that, so we've closed the gap, and now my video, let's put another fade, just click on there, and now if we play it we should see my lovely title fading in. Again, if you don't like it, again I can double click on here and go, actually this isn't a whoops. This isn't a video. Let's press delete. This is a film. I don't cut my stuff. If I could stop clicking on the wrong thing. Select video, change that to film. Close that down. See, it's changed there. It's actually a zombie death kill film with bonus extras. So, there we go. So that's how you can add simple other things. Oh, we said credits, didn't we? Well, credits is just a variation on a title. So title, new title, based on template. What should we have? Well, I tell you what I'll do is I'll show you how you can customize a template to make it however you want. So if we go to lower third, for example, my favourite lower third is 1066, this one, because it's nice and simple and there's not much to play around with it. But what we can do is, in fact, let me just make this a little bit bigger so we can see what we're doing a bit better. So first things first, I want to get rid of this line, so I'm just going to click on that, or go back to the pointer, sorry, click on the line, and you'll see it kind of gets selected. So let's delete that. And then we've got a title over here, so we want to get rid of that really. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use this bit for our credits. So now I can do whatever I want. So I press T to go back to the text tool, and we'll go put my email in, scalespeeder@gmail.com, and scalespeeder gaming. How about that? Obviously it's wandered over, so we'll get the selection tool back, move it over into the middle. It's not actually justified to the middle, so we can click that. Right, it's too small, so press T tool again. So we're going to select the text. I'm going to go over to font size, make it bigger. I don't like that font. If I didn't select the S, did I? Right, so let's get rid of that S. There we go. I don't like this font. It's too Murder, She Wrote. So let's do my Call of Ops Duty one. Yeah, yes. The bloody S is still wrong though. Scalespeeder@gmail.com. Oh, good old, yeah, Call of Ops Duty. If you ever use that, lots of the characters are missing, like the @ sign. So I tend to replace it with stencil. So it's kind of a similar style. Scalespeeder@gmail.com. Actually, that's too big now, so let's select it all. Let's make the font size a bit smaller. So that's quite nice, but I don't like the colour, and I don't want the drop shadow. So colour, let's make it red. Red's good. Oh, I forget. I failed to select it all, didn't I? Let's start again. Select. Colour. Red. Yeah, so it's all red. I don't want a shadow, so let's take that off. But I do like a stroke. So let's add an outer stroke, which is just like a line. Yeah, and we will have it. Edge, yeah, that's good size. Let's make it a bit thicker. This is black. And there we go. So now we have our custom credits, which we can now drag across, plonk on there, make it a bit longer, drag the head over, scalespeeder@gmail.com. Double click on there, put our dip to black, on there, and then we've got a nice simple end credits. I'm a big fan of just doing simple things. I will do a video in the future where I'll show you how to animate text and video, move it around the screen, and you make things roll up and down. But I think for now that's pretty good. So you should know now how to add a title, lower thirds, and we've also done a bit of mucking around and customizing with the titles to make credits and change them to whatever you want, whatever fonts, whatever colours. But my golden tip is whenever you're using the same title template for several times through a video and you're going to be changing it, remember to copy it. Otherwise you'll get to the end of the video, you'll preview it, and they'll all have changed to the last one. Anyway, that's enough from me. If you've got any questions about how to do any of this, please put them down below or email me, scalespeeder@gmail.com, because it gives me great ideas for future videos, especially on post-processing. I know some of this stuff, I might kind of take it for granted what I'm doing because I've been doing it for so long, and you might have some questions that would be helpful to everybody else as well. If you enjoyed the video, press like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.